Happy Thursday, YouTube family. How are you doing today? Today, I am back with the top six work from home job leads that are hiring right now in 2025. And the great thing about it is no degree is required. So go grab your coffee and your tea and your notepad and let's take some notes and let's dive right into it, y'all. You know that I get excited every time because I know in my heart that God will provide for you. He has an opportunity out there for you. You just have to trust the process. He may not come when you want him to, but he's always on time. Now, the company that we're looking at right now is Coca-Cola Company. They're hiring associates, customer engagement to work from home. This is a full-time position. Even though it says 0 to 25% of travel, I say discuss that in your interview because the job that I've been at over 15 years, it required traveling, and I haven't traveled one time. And even though it's posted April 18, 2025, it is still current because every job I reach out to hiring managers to make sure that all jobs are legitimate before I post them on any platforms. And I ask you to do your own research for a peace of mind. Now, when we scroll down, because we're trying to figure out what the salary is, the salary is between 48,400 all the way up to 55,900 a year. That's between 23 and $26 an hour. I believe that is great income working from home, especially when you go up here. It only requires a high school diploma or equivalent. No degrees required. 2+ years of customer service, a contact center experience with great communication and people skills. Microsoft Office experience required. I always tell you to go to Microsoft 365 training where you can learn it for free. CRM experience preferred but not required. So this job, no degree is required. So you're going to act as a company ambassadors through accreditably diagnosing service issues to deliver high quality service via multiple custom contact channels. You're going to provide equipment service and general customer support through successful resolution. You're going to have active listening to customers' inquiries and apply job knowledge to actually complete the necessary requests to ensure customer satisfactions, as well as you're going to research account call history and use resource tools to problem solve and make appropriate decisions to meet customers' needs and resolve issues. And then you're going to access multiple system applications and assist with projects per business needs. So if this is something you want to do, make sure you go ahead and apply. The skills that they're looking for you to have is relationship building, customer service, computer literacy, troubleshooting, oral communication, record keeping, technical support, detail ordering, and Microsoft Office. If this sounds like something that you're able to do, you click right here where it says apply now. This is job number one. Now, job number two is with the company Tradition Health. They're seeking medical billing specialists, home health to work from home. This is a full-time position. And as you can see on the screen, it only requires a high school diploma or equivalent. It didn't ask for a degree. They do not list the salary, so I take upon myself to research. And according to Glassdoor, as you can see, the average medical billing specialist base salary at home health care is 43K per year, which is around $20 an hour. Okay, now when we go back into the job just to see what you're going to be doing, and it says this is a remote position, must have HH billing experience is required. And basically, you're going to have knowledge of Office, machine, excellent computer skills, proficient in Microsoft Office software, excellent interpersonal and organization skills, knowledge of billing and CMS regulation, experience in making outbound calls to payers for payment resolution or collection purpose, math, strong mathematics skills for calculating payments and reconciling accounts, medical billing, familiar with medical billing process, claim submission, and claims denials. And then they go up here a little bit further, experience in medical related field, preferable in the home health and hospice, EMR software, home care, home base, excellent attention to details. That you have to be a self-starter and highly resourceful. So, as the billing specialist, you're responsible for the coordination of the company's billing functions in accordance with states, federal, and local regulation. And you're going to report to the original leader revenue cycle. And if this sounds like something that you're able to do, you click right here where it says apply. This is job number two. Now, job number three is with the company Goco. They're seeking payroll specialists. This is a full-time position, mid-level experience. They do not list the salary, so I take it upon myself to research. And according to Glassdoor, the starting salary is between 55K all the way up to 81K per year. And that is around $26 to $38 an hour. Now, when we dive in a little bit deeper, you're going to take full ownership of client payroll implementations, including all timeliness and client satisfaction. You're going to conduct quality audits to ensure accuracy in employee taxes, deductions, and earnings. You're going to serve as the first point of contact for any payroll-related difficulties experienced by clients. And you're going to help identify, create, and update education materials such as help articles and tutorial videos to assist clients. And you're going to partner with internal teams for process improvements and to ensure all clients' needs are met. Now, they want you to have a minimum of 1 year experience in client service, support, or training, particularly with payroll software technology products, strong time management and prioritization skills, capable of managing multiple tasks such as payroll implementations and client issues, comfortable interacting with employees and external vendors, excellent verbal and written communication skills, a positive attitude, and self-motivated. Now, the benefits is you will receive insurance benefits, including health, dental, vision, HSA, life insurance, and more, flexible paid time off. It didn't mention any degree, so you don't have to have any degree. If this is something you want to do, then go ahead and apply. It says, if you don't meet all the requirements listed here, we still encourage you to apply. No job description is perfect, and we might find an even more suitable opportunity that matches your skills and experience. So still apply anyway. If this is something you want to do, go to my right where it says apply for this position. You want to put your first, last name, email address, phone, and then your address, your resume, and then hit I'm not a robot and submit application. This is job number 3. Okay. Now, job number 4 is with this company here. As you can see, my mouse is circling around. They're seeking refund escalation specialists to work from home. They do want you to work Eastern time. It is remote. It's remote nationwide in the United States. Now, they do not list the salary, so I take it upon myself to research. And according to Glassdoor, the starting salary is between $34,811 all the way up to $43,104 a year. That's between $16 and $20 an hour. You're going to process, research, and resolve credit balance and refunds from a billing system coverage that are escalated from the credit team. You're going to review refund request letters and determine an appropriate resolution based on contracts and timely guidelines. You're going to ensure that all check registrations are sent to client, success, or finance for approval. You're going to ensure all return refunds, checks are researched and corrected. You're going to perform special projects and other duties as assigned. Now, with this job, it only requires a high school diploma or equivalent, 2 to 3 years of experience posting insurance payment in a healthcare setting, 2 to 3 years of experience reading insurance, explanation of benefits, which stands for EOB, statements preferred. They want you to have knowledge of explanation of benefits, knowledge of a variety of insurance plans, strong word processing, spreadsheet, and database software skills, strong mathematics skills and addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division of whole numbers. They want you to have strong time management skills, strong organization skills, ability to read and understand and apply state, federal laws, regulation, and policy, ability to communicate with diverse personality in a tactful, mature, and professional manner. Now, if this sounds like something that you're able to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply immediately by clicking here. This is job number 4. Now, job number 5 is with the same company, but is a different job title. They're seeking senior compliance specialist to work remotely. They're looking for someone to be able to work Central Time. This is a full-time position here. They do not list the salary, so I take it upon myself to research. As you can see on Glassdoor, the salary of a senior compliance specialist is around $100,307 a year. That is up to $48 an hour. Okay, so basically, you're going to assist with the day-to-day management, compliance hotline, and incident tracking system. You're going to identify, investigate, resolve, and report on compliance issues. You're going to draft policy, procedures, work instruction, training, and other documents related to the compliance program. You're going to prepare newsletter, articles, and communication in support of the compliance communication plan. You're going to assist with coordinating and facilitating quality compliance commitment meetings to ensure ongoing awareness and adherence to regulations, as well as you're going to assist with all other compliance related tasks as needed. They're looking for you to have a minimum of 5 years experience in healthcare compliance or closely related field or similar role in healthcare, in-depth knowledge and understanding of healthcare compliance laws like involving OIG, CMS, FCPA, FDA, and other state requirements. And then revenue cycle management, coding, or healthcare operation experience in radiology, anesthesia, emergency medicine, and or hospital medicine is strongly preferred. And the skills that they want you to have is detail oriented, excellent attention to details, well organized, strong ethical standards, basic touch, 10 key skills, basic math skills, time management, and strong knowledge of Outlook, Word, Excel, pivot tables, and database software skills. And if this sounds like something that you're able to do, then all you need to do is go ahead and apply. To my right, all you do is click right here where it says apply. This is job number 5. Now we're down to job number 6 is with Savista. They're seeking accounts receivable specialist 2 to work from home. This is a full-time position. And when I scroll down, the first thing that I'm looking for is how much I'm going to get paid. The salary is between $19 and $22 an hour. When we go up a little bit further, it only requires a high school diploma or GED, at least 3 years experience in healthcare insurance, accounts receivable, follow up working with or for a hospital system, working directly with government or commercial insurance payers, at least 1 to 2 years experience in Medicare and Medicaid insurance, 3 years experience with accounts receivable software. And again, it doesn't require a degree, just a high school diploma. Now, basically what you're going to do on this job is verify or obtain patient eligibility and or authorization for healthcare service performed by searching peer websites or client eligibility system, or by conducting phone conversation with the insurance carrier or healthcare providers. You're going to update patient demographic and or insurance information in the appropriate system. You're going to conduct research and appropriately status unpaid or denied claims. You're going to monitor claims for missing information, authorization, and control numbers like the ICN or DCN. You're going to contact payers by phone or through written correspondence to secure payment of claims. And when we go down a little bit further, you're going to verify accuracy of underpayment by researching contracts and claims data. And if this is something you want to do, then you go ahead and you apply immediately, okay? By clicking here. This is job number 6. And before I go any further, y'all, I am talking about my inspirational subscription box, y'all. It is going to be launched either the first week, hopefully the first week in May, if not the second week in May. But all this is my YouTube description bar. All you have to do is go down here and click the Google form. Be on the wait list. It's going to be a paid membership where you're going to have to pay a monthly fee, but you're going into a community where you are around like-minded people that has the same goals and the same dreams that you have. And we're going to do so much in this community. I'm going to give you a sneak peek. We're going to meet once a month in Zoom where you're going to see me and I'm going to see you. We may go watch an inspirational movie. You go watch an inspirational movie and we come back and we discuss how it impact our life. We can do craft together. We're going to do so much on here. So be out on the Outlook because I'm going to make a separate video where I explain everything, the pay, what you're going to be paying monthly. And I pray that God, this touches your heart to be a part of this community, y'all. All you have to do is go right here where it says Google Forms. Give me your first and last name and your email address. Please check your email address because when it launches, I'm going to send you an email where you can go ahead and sign up and we go ahead and start meeting into Zoom, get this going and build this community here, as well as every links to every job that I discussed in the video. I'm giving you timestamps as well as links to the jobs. Okay, so go sign up today. You won't miss this. I will explain more in a separate video where I go more into what you're going to be getting. So be on the Outlook. Just go ahead and sign up to be a part of this inspirational subscription box. You're going to love this. And you can share this information with everyone that will be able to benefit from it. Now, like I always say in all of my videos, y'all, if this video has been helpful thus far, I want you to hit that like button as well as leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel, trying to build a community where we can uplift and encourage one another on our job search and everyday life. And if you want to be a part of the ride, you got to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to share these videos on your social media platforms so more and more people can see what I have to offer each and every single day. I'm going to start off in saying this. You have to speak life over yourself because the power of the tongue determines life and death. We don't give the devil victory, but the devil comes to kill and destroy, but God comes that we have life. And sometimes we're dealing with demonic people on our jobs every single day. It can be our boss, it can be our coworkers, that people are out to get you, want to see you fired, want to see you lose your job. And one thing that I've learned in life, and I've heard pastors talk about this all the time, is that you don't argue with demonic people, because when you argue with demonic people, they feed off of your energy when you argue back. You got to learn to let go and let God resolve the issue, because he can work anything out. There's no problem that's too big or too small that he can handle. So if you're looking for a job, and a lot of times you get gotten fired, even myself, and your name is scandalized where they make it so hard where you cannot find a job. I remember back in the day when I was fired from a job and I tried to draw my unemployment. They reached out to my past employer and they asked them if it was okay for me to draw my unemployment. And my past employer said no. So when you go through things in life, it helped me understand what the scriptures, because at first the scriptures was like a different language that I couldn't understand. But the older I got, and I understand that they meant it for evil, but God meant it for good. You still got to push. You got to push through. That means pray until something happen. I tell you all the time, prayer is the key that will unlock doors that you thought that you never can enter. A lot of people want to physically fight, but you got to learn to fight on your knees and pray. You can tell your daddy Jesus, you see what that person is doing to me, and God gonna handle it one way or the other. But he said, stand, be still and know that I'm God, and watch him fight your battles. A lot of times we want to put our hands in it. And God can't work things out long as you putting your hands in it. You got to let go and let God. Whatever you need, if you need a job, he will provide for you. If you need a car, if you need a spouse, he will provide for you. But you have to pray. And I believe that God answers in three ways. Sometimes he say yes, no, and wait. And sometimes we got to wait, and we got to pray and say, God, give us the strength and the patience to wait. A lot of times when you don't get this job, there's a reason behind things. He is keeping you from going to this job. They get ready to lay off. Maybe you're going to this job and this boss is messy and co-work is messy, and you don't want to be in that situation, because God says he's not the author of confusion. He's of peace. And so many people are not living what God is saying. He said, you want to be peaceful. If you're so quick to start an argument and you play the victim of the problem that you create, God is seeing that. And I know for a fact, whether if you believe or not, we all gonna bow down and give account of what we've done, whether if it's good or bad. And each and every day that God wake us up, this is the opportunity to repent, regardless if you know that you did something bad or if you didn't. Say, God, forgive me, because tomorrow is not promised with you. I do know that God is real, heaven is real, and hell is real. And we all should be planning to want to go to heaven when God come back and make that decision where we're going to go. So we got to live our life accordingly. We got to witness to people on our jobs and just tell them, because that's what he wants us to do, is speak life over people. So many times people are just speaking death over people. When you come and you ask people for their opinion, well, I don't think that you qualify for this job. Or if you talk about a business, I don't think that that business is good because there's so many competition. They're going by their feeling, because maybe they tried to start a business, it didn't work for them, and they think because it didn't work for them that it won't work for you. You got to learn to surround yourself around like-minded people that has the same goals and the same dreams that you have. You got to stop listening to naysayers. Like I always say, listen to naysayers is like going to a place you've never been. You cannot use your map or a GPS. You end up nowhere. In life, it's very important about your peace. And sometimes you got to love people in distance. You don't have to go around messy people. You got to learn to love people in distance, because your peace is very important. It's people have gotten sick just being around messy people. You got to learn to love people in distance, y'all. It could be your own family members. It could be your parents. It could be people you know and you don't know. You got to get out of here and get your blessing. Like I always say, you're running the storms of life, y'all. And in wherever state you're from, it rains, but the thing about it, it only rains temporary. The sun will shine. That means you're going to have problems in your life. It's only temporary. And then God is going to bring you out there. But sometimes God put you in a situation and see if he can trust you. So you got to keep pushing and keep believing and just standing on his word and go out there and grab what the Lord has for you. He has a blessing with your name on it. Stop listening to what people are saying. You got to stop being a procrastinator. I say this all the time because it's a lot of people that are procrastinators out here. And being procrastinators, you could say, hey, I want to start a business. and you always think that everything got to be perfect, and then 7 years pass by and you haven't started a business. You got to learn to start when it's not perfect. You learn as you go. That's what I've learned in life. You got to make mistakes in order to learn. You can't just wait until everything is going to be perfect, because 10 years pass by and you still haven't did what the Lord has for you to do. Get out there and grab your blessing. Again, don't be a procrastinator, be a doer. Stop talking about it and be about it. Stop being on the sideline and get in the game and apply for these jobs. I'm praying for you and I'm praying with you. Go out there today and get your blessing today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.